It's the Office 14 podcast, recording from NGTV Studios. This Nas clocking is in. This episode 26.
What up? This Feet clocking in.
Yo. Hello, ladies. It's Sticks clocking in.
I was about to say, you ain't going to shout the
Come on,
ladies
baby.
out?
You know I was getting there.
What up? It's Shiz clocking in.
What's up, all you cool cats and kittens?
Oh, God.
It's Lynn. I'm clocking in.
So before we get started, I want to send a shout out to our sponsor of this episode is PS It's Natural. Shout out to them. They're sponsoring this episode. We appreciate y'all. What's up, fellas?
What's going on, man?
Another day, another dollar,
Tired
another
of
week.
this shit.
Yeah, I'm
That's
definitely.
what I am. I'm tired.
I ain't gonna lie. This age kicking my ass.
For sure.
I just it's real like
What
my,
you, what,
my
30?
feet hurt.
You 33? You 33?
My back
this
hurt.
year?
Yeah, I be pippin year.
You gotta start taking them Crimpets and Pepsis. I feel great.
You ain't taking your one-a-day vitamins.
I do
Nigga,
take
I
my
took my one a
days.
days. I took like 3 vitamins every morning. Dog. I'm tired of shit.
That's
Still tired.
That's because that's not good for you. I'm telling you, bro. Pepsi and Crimpets.
Pepsi and Crimpets.
We running like a
and
chant.
seafood, right?
Pepsi.
And seafood.
Shrimp and crab.
Yo, he
And
a
Henny.
whole thought. I'm telling you. Like,
Yo,
he
you
a
know what's
whore.
funny though, real shit? I noticed every Wednesday when we was recording, I would be eating shrimp. Like,
Every
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
so that meant
shrimp
my
or crab
seafood
legs.
days was Tuesday because I would be eating the leftovers when y'all came. So
Yo, that's crazy though. the funniest shit is that you have food at the crib, bro. I've known you for over a dime. I've rarely ever known you to have food at the crib until lately.
I'm living the best years of my life, man. I'm
That's
in the best
good.
shape of my life.
I'm like super happy.
I'm happy as shit.
Yo, I'm
dog.
happy that you eating food.
Like, I remember vacations, bro would not eat at all. Like, the whole vacation. The nigga would be at the car wash and putting air on the tire the whole fucking vacation. That's it. Yo.
It's my life, man.
Shiz, what's up with you, bro?
I'm happy as shit. The Lakers, man. 3-1. That's
Yes,
all
sir.
I'm worried about right now.
Bullshit, but whatever.
Listen,
Yes, sir.
you know I was pissed. I texted you last night.
Yeah, man.
I was pissed.
Y'all was counting Brown out too early, dog.
He still
He-
was bitching, man.
He complained too much, man.
Count the game, dog. He was watching the game.
Brown a cool pussy. I said it. Y'all think it. I said it.
So you pretty much one of us.
Pretty much.
Yeah, it's
Pretty much. Pretty much.
I'm talking about me and Sticks. That's
Yeah.
all. Everybody else.
Yeah, they got their own life.
Okay. I guess so. Yeah, I don't fit that description.
Cool story.
Yeah, whatever.
Here we go.
Let's
All right, go ahead. Hold on, y'all. We're going to give Nas a segment. Nas, tell your thug story, bro.
My who?
Your thug story. Go ahead.
I don't got no thug story, bro. I live a regular life.
Let Nas down.
I ain't telling no thug story. I don't got one, man.
Got one. Nas is a great working man.
What are we
Thank
talking
you.
about today? Because
Gives
you know
back
I
to the
never look at the
community.
list.
You never
Yeah,
look
sure
at the
did, yeah.
topics ever.
So, real quick, let's do this quick little icebreaker. You know I've been finding them. So, fellas, when you in the bed and she says, hold on, let me go to the bathroom, but you hear no water or nothing running, 90% of the time, what is she doing?
90% of the time.
She doing a smell test.
Smell
Yeah.
test?
Yeah,
Did she take her phone with
I
her?
about to say she taking her phone.
she probably passed the test, and then they need the water.
Right.
I think she's going through the medicine cabinet to see if you got any herpes medication in there.
Oh, is she at my
Oh,
crib?
at my-
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, at my definitely going through the medicine cabinet for
I
sure.
hide mine in my
'Cause I
sneakers.
ain't gonna lie. Listen,
You
that's
hide
crazy.
your herpes medicine in your sneakers?
Not herpes medicine. Any pre-existing medical condition is in my sneaker.
No, I ain't gonna lie. I'm at somebody's crib. I'm definitely going through the medicine cabinet. I'm in the bathroom. That's like one of the first things I'm doing.
My hands be
I've done it
shaking. I'd be nervous if that
Yeah,
shit
like
break.
you
That
open that
knock
shit,
everything
the
down
cabinet,
like this.
Googling, what is this? What the pills look like and everything.
I've looked that shit before, but it ain't like every time.
I remember I went to this one crib. She had a cream just sitting on her counter. I Googled that
definitely
shit.
looking at
What the fuck? It was like for like extremely dry skin. I'm like, all right, she got eczema. She got gator skin.
You looked at her arms the whole time after that.
Where
Wow.
this dry skin at, man? Let me see something. So
What if you see something wild right as soon as you done?
Damn.
No,
It
the
is
crazy
what
thing
it
is
is.
you
You
see
got
like
it now.
you see like an STD commercial right after you get finished.
There's always
drawing
the
something.
HIV commercial.
or while you hitting. That's
You watching commercials while you hitting, bro?
no, but you can hear the shit.
You know,
you never
bro,
heard a
you
funny
know he got to
movie?
force himself to finish. Bro live a wild life, man. He be thinking about shit.
Oh, yeah, it's always the commercial. Always come on, all the time.
I don't know. I can think maybe she in there on the phone, maybe stalling or trying to say like, damn, do I really want to fuck this guy? Even though I'm about to. Like, I don't know.
Or she in there like putting together like another dick appointment just in case you trash. Possible. Like, I might call you.
Plan B.
Right.
Like, I was thinking, you ever have like, because a chick had hit me up, right? So I wanted her years ago.
Mm-hmm.
She came back around DM me. She did not look the same. Okay. Like, I didn't want her at that point.
Did she have like a couple kids or something, or just?
She
just lost it.
Yeah, she lost it. That's all it was. Like, you ever have a chick like you wanted her badly and she curved you years ago, and then now like she don't look the same, and now she wants you.
That's when all the ballers and drug dealers get done with her, and now she want to come back
to
be 9 to 5 nigga.
It don't even gotta be looks. It's like if you didn't want me back then, and now you want me now. You could still look as bad as you used to. I probably still just go fill away ways. Like why now?
Yeah,
like,
why now? Right.
I'm gonna just go ahead and put this out there. I'm still going raw.
I probably
just for old time's sake.
Just because
because you owe me one. Probably.
I feel like it's warranted.
Mm-mm. I want you to want me when I wanted you.
Nah, she just when I wanted her, she gave me a rain check. So when it was time, I cashed my rain check in.
But I feel like every time you want somebody, as bad as you want them, it never works out.
Absolutely.
Like anytime I've ever wanted a girl badly and wanted to talk to her, or when we talk, like, damn, like I really like her a lot, like it never really work out.
Because the ones that end up liking you is never ones you like. It's ones you don't really treat like the best, and they like trying to strive for it. And then you be like, damn, you know what? She alright. She alright.
You cool with me,
yo. We can actually be something.
Like who the fuck am I? Like, I got a lot of nerve.
The audacity.
It's the audacity for me.
It's the audacity. Audacity was on sale the whole time.
I was walking right by it.
You know what I'm saying? Right past the audacity rack.
What is this? Audacity.
How you feel, Lizzo?
That train gone, baby girl.
That's how I feel. Fuck you.
That train gone. You missed your shot.
I'm hot now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Fuck out of here. What Mike Jones say? You know what I'm saying?
Back
then,
you
you know what I mean? Yeah.
Don't let me have a sticks knot on me. I'm gonna pull that shit out. Dang, how much you say this was? 542.
I might still pay a tab and don't even give him my number.
A sticks knot, for sure.
You gotta leave her with something to remember. You gotta pay a tab if it's under $42 and then just walk away. Like, you ain't give me a number. I know.
I'm going to come in there with my A game with the raw, like
with the raw,
A1 raw, and then I'm out.
A1 7 minutes.
A1 7, like I might even tire up in those minutes. But I'm out after that though.
Yeah, why not?
No, man, we gotta start being bougie like these chicks be. Like, no, you don't deserve this meat. Like,
I mean, that's cool, but
you do not deserve Dickie.
If you wanted it all that time, you might as well see what it was hitting for.
I wanted it at a time.
He's talking because we're recording.
Yeah, real shit.
No, I'm serious. You don't think so though,
bro? I think you're gonna run down.
I think you're gonna do it.
I know you.
I don't know.
No, real shit.
You wouldn't.
Man.
It depends on the situation.
If anything, they probably at the bottom of the list. Like,
yeah,
unless we find out she like a fiend or she fucked up crazy.
But none of us is like horny like that. Like the boy from the Instagram, John, when he was trying to get the girl nudes like that.
He definitely.
I'm not.
Just said ain't nobody horny like that.
I'm not.
Excuse me.
Okay. You're not. Bro.
All right, but anyway, like the boy, he was wilding.
He was wilding. He said, "Reset your router."
He said, "Miss."
He said, "I erased my app and everything."
Oh yeah.
He said "Dad, I'm on my laptop."
But everybody right don't know what we talking about.
Oh yeah.
So it was like something happened on Twitter. It was like last year. Was it last year?
Yeah,
or like
she
early this
posted
year?
3 brown pictures and was like, since I posted my news last year, I might as well post them on Snapchat. I might as well post them
on Twitter.
It was really 3 brown pictures, but the guy must have thought that the pictures weren't coming through to his Twitter, right? So he went on a 16-tweet rampage about how to get these pictures to load properly.
He was like, maybe it's your router. Reset it. Unplug it.
He said, "I'm on my laptop. I'm on my other phone."
He said, "I deleted it.
He said,
I deleted my
please
app.
respond."
I deleted my app. Re-downloaded it.
I changed my password.
And the picture's still not coming up.
Listen, I'm going to post it on the podcast page the day this podcast
He
dropped,
worked for fucking IT. He said, you need to reset your router.
Unplug it and
but
plug
my
it back
thing
in.
is, common sense, how is it her router?
It's
not her router.
She never even replied to none of them. Like, not even one. Like, she could have kept it going.
I got to find that page because the person that reposted it was a page called Horny Tweets.
No, but listen,
I got to find it, yo.
I got to go. I posted it on my page. This girl said that's her homegirl. So I gotta go to I gotta go to underneath my pictures and then hit her up and see what's the girl real page.
You gotta turn your horny down, bro.
That's just
the bad part is that he probably got somebody.
He definitely probably got it.
So that make you look real bad. Like
no, but but dudes really be that horny on social media. Like the way they be commenting chicks comments. Like I'll be like, yo, bro, it ain't that serious.
Go ahead.
No, what you about to say?
I said, and it be some trash that the comments they being like, dog, are you serious?
It's the guys who just agree with anything that bother me.
You click on it, you click on a nigga page, and he got 32 selfies like this.
Right.
Different angles in the car.
Like you wake up to tell strangers good morning for 4 hours. Like good morning, Queen. Grand Rising. Like
Grand Rising Queen.
Happy Earth Day.
Like come on, man.
Fuck outta here.
Girl could be like, I'm having a bad day. Don't let her stress you out, baby girl. Like meanwhile, she just late for work. Like
girl be like, I'm about to jump over a bridge. You be like, yeah, I'm
don't
gonna
give a
hold
fuck
your
what
hand.
you
I'm gonna
talking
jump with
about.
you. Like, bro,
Well,
it ain't that serious.
Come over
man.
first, then jump.
Yeah,
man. But so when you if you talking to somebody, what test you put them through?
I don't really think I do any initially. Like I don't think I have like mandatory tests. I think like through time, like I'll test waters with certain things. I don't think I have any mandatory joints though.
No.
I don't think
agree.
so.
I think time, like over time, stuff just start happening. You start noticing shit about people like, all right, this how they are when they by themselves, or this how they are when they're around this group, this girlfriend, or this how they around with these group of people. Then it's like you could kind of pick and choose how you know they're going to start acting. Like, oh well, when they with this person, they don't know how to communicate right, or they don't do this or they don't do that. But as far as like a real test, I mean, everything gonna come out either good or bad eventually.
Yeah, that's like I don't know. Like I don't really think I.
It just shit happens, right?
Right.
Then you
Like,
like,
granted,
oh, now I know.
I do tests, but I don't think it's nothing like it's not like old school. Like say if she unlocked the door, when you hit that button, all the doors unlock. You know what I mean?
I mean that does like BS right there. That's old school. Right. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I do like petty little tests.
You leave like $10 on the counter or something?
No, not to see if she a thief. I mean, that's a good idea. I gotta do that now. I'm gonna leave a bean. I'm gonna leave a bean
on the
No,
dresser.
you gotta leave like 300, but leave it a certain way to see if like it's a dub missing
or,
out of
or
there.
leave with ones and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Leave it like not all 300 bills. Just leave it like all around.
That's like a track car though. When the cops just
yeah, that's entanglement.
Bentley in front of your in front of the private.
Entrapment. I'm thinking about Jada Pinkett and shit.
No, I do like little things like probably text them street days and then see if they'll text me without.
Right.
Oh well, I do stuff like that.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like that's not that petty.
Yeah.
I think petty, but
I
it's just
do
like
that.
basically like if I'm
Like, damn, I done hit you up 4 or 5 days straight. Like, let me see if she hit me up today.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Stuff like that, but nothing like really major. I do. If I go over a chick house, I definitely got to put her through the like. I got to see how she living.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a must though.
And I definitely got to see how she living.
Yeah, bro, because you get serious. They don't make that bed. You out of here. You're out of here.
It's just the whole like excuse this mess. Once you excuse this mess, you can excuse my company because like you knew I was coming over here.
That's the thing, but you know I'm coming, and the shit is
like
come on.
I would never excuse this mess for me.
When a chick come to the crib, like the first thing I do, like kid and play, I got the music, I'm vacuuming and dancing and shit. Like it's a whole vibe.
MC
like,
Yammer Day.
You flip the whole crib around.
The whole crib be immaculate just for you to walk in and stay for 13 minutes.
Yams.
Right, you there for
Start
13
dancing.
minutes.
Kids could have just left, destroyed the whole crib. You come in 30 minutes, all right, this joint gonna be tip top. You ain't even gonna know they was there.
It's just a level of comfortability knowing that your house is clean. But it's the same as if it's like, all right, well, they all roll together or whatever. Like, oh, you know his friend. Oh yeah, his crib clean. Oh yeah, his crib clean too. It's like, oh, they all just clean crib having motherfuckers.
It's sad that it's come to the point where like you get like stars next to your name for having clean crib. Like,
I'm cool with getting a star
me
for
too,
that.
but like
Yeah, it's cool, but
it's extra credit.
I feel you. It feel like it's you just
that
think it's
should be
regular.
the norm.
Enough
right?
stars, you
I've
get
got
a pizza party.
Like I've got commended for like hygiene. Like man, you really be like you really take showers all the time, and
Like,
like,
wait,
you
what?
put cologne on and shit like that. Like
No,
every
listen though.
But I'm like,
I can believe
thought
that, bro.
Everybody was like this. This is regular shit. She's like, no, this niggas out here that really ain't. Some niggas ain't on top of their shit.
It wasn't.
Like
It was like a thread going on, like probably like last week or this, maybe like last week or the weekend on Twitter. It was like niggas don't wash their ass.
Oh
They
yeah,
be
I saw that.
stinking.
I saw that. Yeah,
Like
I saw
a
that.
chick said she went to go give a dude head and his butt was stinking.
Yeah, he should have went to the bathroom.
Like,
He should have did a test. Right.
He know that though. Like you know that. Like come on,
Yeah.
dog.
Like, come on, man.
Come on, dog.
He ain't give a fuck. He was on
Fellas,
Hit the water, dog.
hygiene is a must, man.
Get you some dude wipes or some baby wipes, leave it in the wheel or something. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, it's a soap. It's made by somebody in Philly that I see. It's called Clean Peen. Like that joint.
No, I know about dude wipes. They like
Yeah,
they
the
just like
men's
baby wipes or whatever. They men's, and then you know what I'm
Okay.
saying, you can just freshen up wherever you at.
Now, wash up.
Right.
Yeah,
Like,
Wipes-
what you
wipes
been
ain't the
doing
only
all
thing.
day? What you been doing all day that you that funky though?
Yeah, if you
If you
about to
weren't
go
playing
over
ball,
to
You
your
know
house,
you
like
about
that.
to get some work. Go wash your ass. The fuck?
I mean, if they start wearing ball shorts under their jeans,
Niggas be giving themselves jackets.
ball shorts,
dog.
ball shorts under
All-
dickies.
All that sweat you give
Why you
yourself
don't have
jackets.
enough underwear, my man? Like you got on a $300 belt and you ain't got no underwear on. Like you spent this shit on the wrong thing.
yes, definitely.
What if he had a shitty day though? You know what I'm saying? He ain't wipe too good.
Hey,
You gotta wash your ass after you take a shit.
you better keep
That's
one of them
mandatory.
bags in your trunk.
For sure. Nah, then speaking of that, like I remember I had a chick come to the crib and she walked in. She was like, "Oh my God, it's so clean and it smell good." Like, you got a girlfriend? Like she be here all the time? I said,
Yeah.
"What?" Like, no, I like my house to smell a certain way. She's like, "I've never been to a guy house that smell good. It always smell like feet." I'm like, "Who are you?
Who you dating?
Who you dealing with?
Who are these? I want to. That's why I be saying like, who women? I need to put up a post say you could tell your story here. It's a safe place. Who are you dating? Tell me a bad experience about dating a man being over his house.
They be
Yeah, like
fraud.
bad
house,
hygiene.
bad hygiene, whatever.
Yeah, like it's because the stuff like women to say like be shocked that you do. It's like mind boggling to me. Like I'm not supposed to do that. Like what men have you been dealing with that don't do it?
Like I feel like it's more mature. It's more mature if you came over my crib and said you wanted to freshen up. I would be. I respect
you for
that.
100 times.
Honestly, I
Like,
would prefer that.
Yeah.
I went to
Right.
listen. I remember I was at this girl house and she was like, "I don't have no washcloths." I'm like, she like it's laundry day, huh?
Oh, you
have
know
no
what?
laundry? You
I
don't have
remember. I went to this chick crib.
What?
Speaking of that, she was like,
Cut a
I
towel.
came from work. I'm like, yo, let me hit the water.
Or do like stepbrothers and wipe their ass on the rug?
That joint funny as shit.
Remember Long Came Polly?
Go ahead, 6 months.
Go ahead, yo.
I came straight from work, so I'm like, I ain't about to give out work meat. I gotta,
You smell like
I got
onions and trains.
I got sanitized the meat, so I jump in the shower. I hop out. I'm like, yo, where the towel at? She like, oh, I don't have any. It's laundry day. I'm like, what?
This nigga in there drying off with the same
Yeah,
shirt.
right.
that he
No,
had on.
literally.
That nigga there fanning like a dog, just shaking.
She brung me the fitted sheet. Was like, here, use this.
No, see, that's
Did
levels
you
of
use
poor. I'm leaving after that.
That was a poor.
I'm leaving after that.
Like, what did you do when she handed you the sheet?
My
though?
thing is like when if I know I ain't got no, like I get to the point where I run out. I'm like, all right, that's when I wash. Like I'm not having no company when I don't have no wash.
Did you
rags
rip
or
though?
towels. Yes, I
You
got
had
in
to
the
turn your
shower.
horny down.
I had gotten in the shower already.
Yeah, his horny was
his
all
horny
the way
was
up.
So wait, stay on that, right?
5-star
I just
horniness.
dried off with a sheet. You think I'm going home after that?
You should.
You should.
You
Why would
fucking
you?
should. I'd have took the sheet because then she would have probably used that shit after she got out the shower.
You out of pocket.
So this one of our fans asked, well, not fan, but one of our listeners asked, and she said guys like all like fresh off work box rather than clean box.
Never.
Cool.
Never.
No.
She
Nah.
said some guys like they want to taste your day almost, and I'm just like, what?
Whoa, turn your horny down, fellas.
Right, turn your horny down.
You gotta go all the way down.
No, I mean a girl could go to work all day and don't actually not like smell funny.
No.
Like she could still be ready for sex after a day of work. I mean, as long as
what you
she
mean?
ain't,
But
as long as
you're
she
not
ain't a yoga
preferring that.
instructor.
You're
like-
not saying, hold on, babe, don't get in the shower. Like,
No, he trying to
She
see.
said that's how.
I
He
mean,
said it.
you'll
Like,
hit-
no,
you'll-
I
I
wanna-
feel like that's what they saying.
No.
But you'll
This
hit
what
some
we
ass
prefer.
after the bar. You don't know what she did all day.
Yeah, but honestly, I'd rather get in the crib. I
You
mean,
got it. You got him
You
right
not
there.
getting
That is
it.
true,
But
bro.
the
That's
thing
got
is, but the thing
That's
is,
true.
You're
But I would
not. You're
rather-
not in your right.
You
state
not
of
taking
mind
a shower.
to leaving
You
the
not.
bar,
You
though.
not.
Right.
Hold on. You're not in your right state of mind to leaving the bar.
Right.
Like
We
you're
both
not.
leaving, we lit. Like,
Like,
yeah, that's
no.
different.
Yeah, but
Like-
you're not gonna make her take a shower at 2 a.m. after the bar though.
I dare you say you would.
No, I've come in and got in the shower and John might have got in with me or something. Y'all never came in from
who
the
got that much time?
Like, by that time,
I'm not saying it's necessary.
By that time, I'm not horny no more. I want to go to sleep now.
Yeah, I'm good.
That was all. You being over horny always been your problem.
Or if a chick
for sure, it's been his
always been his problem.
So what if a chick come into your crib from the
club?
I mean,
she come to your crib from the club.
Don't
You're
get
not
it
gonna make her hit the
frustrated.
water. No,
I'm just saying,
water.
dog. It's times when I leave the club or leave the bar or come home, I still get in the shower before I get in the bed.
So you meet a chick. Hold on. You meet a chick at the bar. Y'all hold on. Y'all leave. She's trying to get to the business. Y'all get in the crib. You gonna tell her, hold on.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that.
Like you about to tell her, hold on, sweetheart.
But I'm saying there's been times where we might not have walked in and just got right.
That
to
had
it.
to be your girlfriend.
You don't prefer it though. Like the chick, the
nigga, I will fuck in the car before we get home.
No. She said that. That he would prefer.
Right, and I'm saying
that's straight from work.
I really think bro like disagreeing with us.
No,
I mean, he got.
That's what makes it honest, though.
I agree with that shit. What y'all said.
Right, you don't prefer it.
Yeah, hell no.
But like to go touch on it, I think he might got a secret insecurity, trying to see if she getting hit at work.
That too.
Ew. So you going to dive right in if they think
me?
that?
I'm saying
that's
him.
what I'm saying. That's not weird.
No, yeah,
it's weird all the way around the book.
But listen though. But just imagine it. It's very weird all around. Right, exactly. But just imagine it. He might think she might be dealing with somebody at work.
This is my thing, right? All right. So let's say hypothetically that's the situation, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So you're going to go down and taste it, right? Are you trying to see if it was a guy there?
I guess it is.
More importantly, how do you know what the guy tastes like?
Like how tasted men before.
This shit spun crazy.
and y'all want to talk about something else?
I don't know.
I'm just saying, if y'all want to talk about something else, I'm all for it.
No,
whoever said that, tell her dude is sick. Let her know.
What's sicker is that she let it happen every time she come home from work.
Sick, man.
What the hell?
Shit escalated quickly, yo.
It did. I was going to ask y'all. My next question I was going to ask y'all, like, what is like a automatic turnoff?
I got a lot of turn-offs.
Hygiene is probably the first joint.
Yeah, I would say hygiene and attitude is probably number one because you'll figure out somebody's attitude before you ever get them in the bed.
Not spending your money on me.
Cut that check, baby girl. He the catch.
There's plenty of turn-offs, but they come like as in anything. They come in time.
Yeah.
You gotta go on a date to realize somebody don't know how to pronounce words off the menu or order or be rude to. I hate when somebody rude to their waiter or their waitress. I hate that.
For sure.
Because you got me over here super nice, and then you over here just ignorant. And I was like,
plus you got to be nice to the people that's bringing
your food out.
Like,
yo,
listen,
man, that I tell people this all the time. I'm always going to be generous, happy, nice, the most respectful person to somebody that's dealing with my food. I don't know what they going back there to do. They can lick their fingers, stick it in there, dress it back up or something like that, sneeze on it.
Some shit has happened, huh?
I'm here to tell y'all wild out on the server, and if the chef like them, they fuck your food up.
Yeah, I can believe it.
I believe it.
Like,
you ever see Waiting, whatever that movie is? It's on Netflix. Watch it.
No, what about Road Trip when the dude put the pancake? That's
the type of stuff they do, yo.
Yeah, did he say, how did that taste? He said, pretty good. It was in his ass and everything. Like,
I'm cool.
Why wouldn't you like respect somebody who's dealing with something you're about to put in your body?
Why wouldn't you respect everybody?
Right, but necessarily you're about to eat this food.
Right. I'm
right. I know you're
on
the same page.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, why wouldn't you want to be generous to the person who's they could do anything? Man, stop being disrespectful to people that's dealing with your food because you don't know they could have had a bad day and just fuck your food up.
The thing about it, everybody's entitled to a bad day. You don't know what that person's going through, but they still have to deal with people because that's their occupation.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then, I don't know, a lot for me, like, I don't tip under 20% no matter what. Like, even if you bad
even
service,
if it was bad, just
I'm
don't
still
eat here
giving
again.
you a dub, but that's it, though. Like, I'm not going over. If you give me good service, you get a little more. But just being rude to people that's handling your food, drinks, or your nurse or doctor, you're a fool.
You know what's a turn off to me? And it just happened. It's just like communication when you out in like a social type of gathering. Like I was at Cooper's, right? So I seen this girl. I know her just from the gram, and she had some dude with her. And she was like, yeah, you supposed to hang my TV, blah, blah, blah. Like, but being like super, like flirty with me with the bull standing here. Now me, I'm just cool. But I see him getting like riled up. So I had to speak to him when this is your dude. Nah, I would have called one of y'all.
That's none of us was there.
But no, I'm just saying, like, you don't know how to communicate.
I ain't gonna let nobody do nothing to you, bro. Don't worry about it.
Never,
Thank you. But you just don't know how to communicate. Like, you gonna sit here and flirt with me all this time, and boy just gonna stand there. Like, that's the turn off. Imagine you was on that was their first date. You like, man, you fucking like, you just in no way.
I would have left.
What if he just was the dude who get her food?
No, but
she really don't care.
That would have been cool.
He could have been the nigga who just
I dig that.
Food.
That would have been cool. But 2 minutes later, they hugging all up over each other. That was his thing.
Bro,
like,
she trying to get them drinks and that food. That's all it was. She making up for it.
Yeah, he better go and hang that TV. She ain't hit me in the DM either, so he must have did it for her.
Probably.
Yeah, he probably was like, I'll hang it. Yeah, I don't want you having him over here.
Yeah,
surprised a lot of niggas don't say
you ain't gonna have no clothes on when he come.
What's up, Lenzel?
He always over there.
You trying to get out of the topics?
I'm listening to my bro, dog. Y'all being disrespectful, dog. Let my bro talk.
To who?
My bro.
Oh, y'all bros.
Y'all still bros?
We ain't never not been bros.
I'm not even gonna say what he said about you, but that's your bro. Whatever.
My bro, no, I would never say nothing about it.
That's a lot. I'm talking about what he said about you.
I know he wouldn't never say nothing about me.
That's how rumors start. See how rumors start?
That's a lie. That's definitely a lie though. But you are, Lynn. You good, bro?
Yeah, I'm good.
Your man, I told you your man Brown was.
See,
Brown about to get his 4th ring, dog. We're not trying to hear none of that, dog.
Yeah, but he ain't Jordan.
It's the sweats.
It's the sweats.
It's the sweats, dog. He classy today.
He all right, but he ain't Jordan.
Who?
Brown.
I ain't getting into it.
Yeah.
I ain't even gonna talk sports with you.
It's not an argument.
Like, I'm not gonna talk sports with Feek. Feek don't even watch sports.
Jordan.
YouTube. That's all you watch. YouTube.
Car manuals.
We could debate about cars.
I don't want.
You win.
You'll win. You'll win.
Just like Jordan. Jordan's gonna win.
I like Jordan over Brown too, but that's neither here nor there.
This episode is brought to you by PS Natural. PS Natural is a family brand committed to providing natural hair care products that you can trust. Their lightweight, versatile formulas are for all natural hairstyles and hair types. Visit their website at www.psisnaturalllc.com and use our code OFFICEXIV for 15% off your purchase. Also, follow them on Instagram at psisnatural_LLC. Get back to the show.
What's the next topic?
we gonna move on from that. But
wait, how many rings Brian got?
3. He about to get his 4th one.
How many rings Rihanna got?
2. He got one. He got one with the Celtics.
Oh yeah,
one with Brian.
Right.
So he got 2.
Hating ass Paul Pierce. If you talk about him.
Oh yeah, Paul Pierce is a hater though.
Feek, how many rings you got?
I don't have rings. I just buy them.
If it was a league for hanging TVs, you'll be the champ.
Yeah, I'm not a ring dude. I just buy stuff. I buy rings.
But we got to work on your promo for hanging TVs.
That shit. Wow, I seen the boy sitting on the mount. I seen the boy doing pull-ups on the mount.
Next week promo, we gonna work on his promos for his TV.
Yeah, I'm gonna build a frame. Mm-hmm. Then I'm gonna mount the frame, and then I'm gonna have Vicky stand on the frame.
Okay, that's a bet
with an NGTV sign.
That's it. That's it. Oh, we definitely doing that.
And then we're gonna promote that. We're gonna use Instagram to promote tool, and just
it's
gonna be on everybody's timeline.
That's all.
So remember when we talked about like, would you date yourself right now?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So it was this clip came on. I want to know how y'all feel about it. Hold on.
Stuff. This is hardcore stuff.
You gotta start.
This is not come by us stuff. This is hardcore stuff. And I meet many entrepreneurs that are in tears saying, I can't go on. I haven't seen, my significant other in 2 weeks. It happened to me in a class. I mean, I'm not sure how you're going to take this story, but I'm going to tell it to you anyways, okay? End of a class, 9 at night, 600 people. There's a fellow up at the top puts up his hand and say, Mr. O'Leary, look, I have to ask you a question. I haven't said anything all class, but I'm really hurting.
Right? Yeah.
Can you help me? And I said, what's your problem? Class goes dead silent because it's not going to be about business. And he said, today, my fiance came to me and said that I have to make a decision between our relationship and the business. And I said, oh, I'm not Dr. Phil here, but let's hear it. This guy had, in his dorm room in undergrad engineering, built an online cloud-based compliance tool for hedge funds with under $250 million to help them reduce their costs. It's a subscription service. The guy had a run rate of $5 million. He hadn't even graduated yet. I'm licking my chops at this business. This is fantastic. And then he said, but I have no time. And I never see my fiancée, and she wants me to come be with the family on Sundays just once. But I'm doing my compliance downloads on Sundays, and I have to deal with my customers because I got to be back in class at 8 o'clock in the morning on Monday. Now the class is looking at me saying, okay, big guy, what's the answer? I said, everybody, let's be pragmatic. Which is easier to replace? Your business or your fiancé? And the shit hit the fan. Let me ask you something. Clearly that match was not right, because if you're going to get into a relationship with an entrepreneur, man or woman, it doesn't matter. You have to understand what drives them. It's not going to be a successful union. It's not going to work. I think he made the right decision.
Dang. Yeah.
So outside of the money, we always talk about it like basically being an entrepreneur. And like you said a whole lot, like, yo, I'm not ready for a relationship. Like, I don't want a relationship.
Right.
So like, is he super wrong for saying I'm just gonna replace it?
No, I mean, in all factuality, it's like, man, like if you gotta chase your dreams, and sometimes people don't understand those. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? She wants love. You know what I mean? She wants him to be there, which is understandable. They're not married; they're just engaged. Mm-hmm. So I was like, I'm gonna focus on my dreams, because I know if I wake up tomorrow, my dreams ain't never gonna tell me they don't want to be with me. My goals and my business ain't gonna never tell me that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm a pick and choose my battles. I'm gonna pick my business over that engagement. Because just think about it, he in school, so he always wanted to do this, and he's making millions of dollars.
Before graduating.
Before he graduated.
He don't even need to graduate at this point.
Right, but just when he graduated, it's going to make it even more. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I'm going to pick my business over that relationship. And that's just, even now, I'm poor, and I'm picking every business I have over a relationship. And that's just how it is, because I feel like I put that off for relationships in the past. So I can't do it no more.
My opinion is, if you're so busy, like, I'm trying to word it right. Eric,
go ahead, he ain't even say nothing.
He made a face. Ugly ass face. Nah, but if you're so busy, right, you have no time for anything. What do you need a relationship for? Like, you're that busy, you can't spend.
But I'm pretty sure the relationship probably started before.
But once you get to that point, you have to make it. Like you said, you have to make a decision. You have no time for it.
Is there any middle ground?
It can be, but she might. It probably can be, but she has to come to the conclusion: do you want a broke dude, or you want to live lavishly?
But like when we had this conversation before, we was talking about it, like about entrepreneurship and dealing with people that are entrepreneurs. You have to understand that they're 100% invested in that.
Right.
So like you figure, look at Jeff Bezos. Like, I'm sure it was a point of time where he had no time. He was so locked in with Amazon.
Right.
And he had no time. You know what I mean? But once he get off the ground, it's all about, like,
you all right over
everything
there?
Okay over there?
Hell
no. We have an entrepreneur in the station.
I think the conversation made her kind of.
She definitely want to comment on it. She started her legs started shaking, everything like she was feeling. Come on, tell how you feel about it.
You could comment from there. It's fine.
Come on. We got the owner of NGTV in here, y'all.
Tell us how you really feel.
So I just recently broke up with somebody. Well, he dumped me.
Touche.
Because.
You ain't want to give him the 68?
Because.
You want the chair? You got.
Tap in.
I'm in a shot.
Clocking.
So he broke up with me. One of the reasons, well, the main reason, he says, because I love my career, and he feel like I'm not making him a priority. So I understand, because some people, he want a girl that has a regular job, that go to work, probably work in the hospital, go clock in, come home. Mm-hmm. I'm not that girl.
Right.
So I respect it.
Right.
You know what I mean? We still cool. We not beefing or nothing. But at the same time, like, I'm really dream chasing. Mm-hmm. I don't have time to, like, put... The only priority other than in my career is my child.
Right.
And he, to be honest, he go to my mom's house. I'm just keeping it real. I'm just keeping it real because everything I do is for him. So this is a prime example. When my mom got pregnant with me, she had the chance to be a makeup artist for NBC.
Oh, cool.
But she was like, I didn't want to leave you with my mom because it was in New York. You know, back in the day, times was different anyway. Like, she was like, I decided to be a full-time mom. And I'd be mad at her to this day. Like, you would have been in the BC. This is what I want to do. I probably would have been further in my career before that.
We don't know, though. You don't know.
So.
True.
Yeah, you don't know.
You don't know how your relationship could have, you know what I'm saying? Your relationship could have been different.
Yeah, you might have been resentful.
You never know.
For
That's
it.
like that butterfly effect.
But
I mean, she made a decision what she thought was best for her at the time.
But you got to think.
I feel you.
You got to think optimistic versus pessimistic. So I would definitely look at it like it could have been better.
What was that word again?
Optimistic versus pessimistic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Seeing the good in the situation, optimistic. Seeing the bad in the situation, pessimistic.
Full, half empty.
Bro, over here.
But that's the same idea. Like, you have to look for the good in the situation. You know what I mean?
So for like women out there that probably having a hard time dealing with a guy that has a lot going on, or probably starting a business, because everybody's starting businesses right now.
Or the latter.
Yeah.
Corporate ladder, yeah.
You have a lot of women starting businesses and don't have time for a relationship, and a lot of men don't understand it. Like, it goes back to Vicky's situation. It's like he wanted a woman that goes to work, clock in, come back home, clock out, come back home. And that's not what she's doing. She's spending long days with whatever she's doing. She don't have time this weekend. Oh, you want to go out? No, I got this to do. She might have to be in New York, might have to be in DC, might have to go to Cali, and he don't understand it, and he wants something different. So if that's what you want, then you got to go for it. Goes back to what we talked about last episode. Go for something you need and want in a relationship.
So should this person ride, or should they just chalk it, just
circumstantial?
Yeah,
are you willing to deal with that?
That's the thing. I feel like an entrepreneur needs to be with another entrepreneur or somebody else that's busy as them. Okay. It don't have to be an entrepreneur, but like, say for example, if I was to date a doctor, a medical doctor, he busy, he got on call 24 hours, he will understand that I'm on call 24 hours as well. Right. He will understand, like, because he gotta work 24 hours a day, so 24 hours a week straight. So he'll understand that, like, I gotta be at the studio, I gotta let somebody in, I gotta do this, I gotta go to Maryland. He will understand it with no problem.
Or get you a drug dealer. They work 24 hours.
Yeah, that's the thing.
They always on the clock.
Exactly. But that's the thing. People, they'll deal with them and them not being available for time. But it's like, if you got a busy entrepreneurial job, it's not the same.
They like it's crazy. Like, but for people that's chasing their dreams, at the end of the day, I agree. Like, you could always replace. It's fucked up for me to say this, but
a person.
You could find a new mate. It's somebody. Everybody has somebody for them. That person is not for you. That's how I get over breakups easily.
Or not even that. It maybe if it's meant to be, it'll come back around.
Yeah, I say it might not be the right time.
It might not be the right time for both of y'all.
But at the same time,
it's hard though. Why would I come back to you when I
that's
know
how
you
I
try and
feel.
give up on me?
I feel like you gave up on me.
But it's
Fuck it.
I feel like what's the movie Acrimony? When
Acrimony.
Yeah. When his battery, his
shit really hit.
Yeah, and now she want to come back. Like, you gave up on me, babe. Like, I'm sorry.
She gave him everything though. You can't do that.
Well, that was a little different though, because he was like a. He was
like
on some. He was a
bit,
bum.
like,
and he cheated on her too.
And
he cheated on her like 2 or 3 times. Yeah. So it was like that was a different story. You know what I mean? He cheated like 2 or 3 times.
So he should have let her back.
I mean, it all depends. No, but you know what? No. I know what Six about to say, because in the movie, he did check her off.
He gave her a check.
He ain't do it dirty, so he followed his heart at that point.
The crazy thing is, she had like $1 million or some shit like that. He gave her
more than that.
Way more than that.
Yeah. So
and she had a nice home, a nice car, and everything. She stayed in like a fucked up ass home, a trap house.
My tip for people that's dating entrepreneurs: just cheat a little. Like, if she busy or he busy, just get a little cheat in. Nothing serious, just like bare minimum cheat. To bridge the gap.
I agree. On some real shit. Like,
to bridge the gap.
Listen, I'm all for the co-wife situation at this point, because I don't have time. Like, she could cook, she could make sure the meals is cool. I'm gonna make sure the money's straight. We good.
You gonna come home? Y'all gonna live in the same house?
I'm playing for any of my future boyfriends.
Now, fellas out there, tap in. Right?
Vicky, she said,
you know,
have the money
type?
Right?
Do your co-wife have a certain type, like a look?
Like, do
to
I?
her, because you gonna meet her, right? Y'all gonna be one big
she
union.
would have to be bad.
Okay.
She would have to be like me or better.
Okay.
For real, better than me, to be honest.
Right.
Okay.
Nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that.
It's 2020.
Shiz, how you feel, Shiz?
I feel like you got to be understanding of that person, and if they not, I mean, I'm pretty much on board with what y'all said, yo. Like, if you got to be if you going to deal with an entrepreneur, you got to be understanding of their schedule. It's just not going to work. Y'all going to butt heads somewhere down the line, and you got the right to step away if it's something that you can't handle. If you can't deal with it, you ain't. I mean, if you forced to deal with something you don't want to deal with, like, you're not going to be happy anyway. So
the only thing that I hate about it, because it do break my heart, is that you want to be successful with the person you started from the bottom with.
Right.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Like, I want to be successful with the person that we struggle with. Like, we were trying to figure out how we was going to get this paid. You know what I mean? Like, it just feel better. But at the end of the day, some people can't take that.
Right.
But I also want to say, this is the last thing I'm going to say. I came to a point because I sacrificed my career for relationships over and over and over again. And with this last relationship, I love him to death, but I said I just can't sacrifice it because I probably would have been further than what I am right now if I would have just kept going. I kept stopping. I kept saying, you know what? I'm going to leave these rappers alone. I'm going to just be a housewife. But it's like an urge. You can't help it. Like, it's kind of like crack.
Well, we wouldn't know about that.
You wouldn't know about that, but okay. I mean, I've heard what
It's kind of like crimpets for feet.
Hey, King, if you want to come tell your side of the story, you know.
King, if you want to come on
down.
the episode, we always give kings and queens their opportunity to come tell their side of the story.
Absolutely.
I feel
we want to hear both sides.
I feel like in
Absolutely
that
not.
situation, right? Absolutely not. In that situation, the one we talking about, it's like, all right, cool. Y'all both in school. You find somebody that you actually already like, that's already successful before he even graduate. That's what you're planning on. You pretty much want him to be him 10 years from now.
Right.
Or 3 or 5. Yeah, or
Right.
4
Like
years,
you got to think and just put up with a little bit of shit, because at the end of the day, you might be chasing something that you think else is out there and is not out there. Mm-hmm. And you got somebody that's down for you. You might just have to deal with that shit. Look at the thing that's been going all over Instagram when they pull up and ask everybody what kind of cars they drive. Pulled up on a lady. She had the Maserati. She's like, "What do you do for a living?" She said,
married.
"I'm married." What the fuck you mean what I do for a living?
That's it.
That could be her. He worked 5 M's before he even got a degree. Mm-hmm. Like, you think you think whatever you going to school for, you think you really going, doesn't matter if it really benefits you or not at that point, because he done became the breadwinner for y'all before he even graduated.
Right.
If you're willing to walk away from that,
you're an idiot. Like, I know her mom, her mom's her side of the her family is like, you sure? Then his side of the family like, bet. Like, this wasn't going to be nothing but a prenup. I mean, a prenup that didn't get signed 30 years from now.
Unless she already come from money and she in a family with money that's rich or something. I mean, we don't know the backstory.
But then she might understand because her mom probably was in the same predicament.
Right, but then if you come from money,
some motherfuckers be spoiled, or they don't even be.
If you come from money, the one thing they want you to do is marry somebody that got money.
True. But that's how the topic we had last week was about the wealthy,
the Mexican guy,
yeah,
right?
the Mexican guy and the girl or whatever. So it's just like, is they supposed to be happy, or is at one point do you just like, yo, happiness over everything?
At the end of the day,
happiness over
everything,
but I'm going to choose my
shit
happiness.
Ain't free out here. Like,
I gotta be established to be happy.
Right,
I gotta be established to be happy.
That's like when we hear people say when we hear people say money don't buy happiness, but it's like, have we equated enough money to say that riddle yet?
No.
I
don't have I'm happy every week McDonald's.
I'll tell you this: I'm miserable when I'm broke. Like, I don't want to go out. I don't want to see nobody. So. Yeah,
that's it. That's like people be like, more money, more problems.
I don't want nothing. I don't want to be around nobody when I'm broke.
I don't understand how broke niggas they get all the pussy, but I don't understand how you want to have sex.
Well, you know why? You know why? Because they never even strive to get money. So it's like they've been maneuvering how to get pussy without maneuvering money. Like, to us, we like going on dates. It's not something that we buying pussy for. It's just something we like to do. Like, going on dates is fun.
Right.
But a nigga with no money is like, how can I allude to not going on a date? It's like, oh, you going out with your girlfriends? Hit me up when you done.
Right.
Or, oh, I'm chilling in the crib today. Like, you can swing by. Like, niggas is crafty just like girls is crafty.
Yeah.
Girls is crafty for getting money out of niggas. Guys is crafty for not spending money on niggas. So it's the same thing. Like,
so this goes to what I'm gonna ask y'all, right?
What?
how do you feel about dating women, or how do you feel about dating women in your lane?
I mean, I
That
feel
you can
like you
afford.
should. You should. I mean, at the end of the day, every guy probably goes after, not even goes after, you probably like girls that you even, well, you know what? Sticks said this last week because I watched our episode yesterday. It be girls that appear to be out of your lane that ain't even in your lane. They not even above, they not even on your level. Like, you know what I'm saying? They just look like it because they show this, they wear that. But then when it come to them, they're not even in a lane at all. But it's like, that's what we used to. It's like, oh, she look like she get to $1, she get a bag. But it's like, if you ever bag her, then you realize, like, she wears a lot of bags, or like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? That's about it.
She eat cup noodles every day.
But as an adult, you should wear your lane are better.
Yeah, I feel like that. Like, your lane are better. Like, you can't really date nobody under you because they never really gonna understand what you're going through. Like what Stick said, like when your bag fucked up, I'm fucked up. Like when that zero leave, like my account, sometimes I'm like, yo, I don't know. Like it might be a noodles night. So somebody else broke is different from my broke.
Yeah.
And like somebody be like, oh well, you got $1,000, you cool. I'm like, nigga, no, I don't. Like I'm hurting.
Yeah.
This $1,000 go real fast. That's $100.
That's
Like
like a bean.
adult.
That's adult.
But
That's
you know
adult
what?
$100.
That come from adulthood though. That's like we was just talking. I sent y'all. I sent y'all like a screenshot. I was showing y'all something, and then we was talking about like a guy could. Girls don't really give a fuck. A guy could be like, yeah, man, the fucking steps just collapsed at my crib. I gotta pay $5-6 grand to get the deck done. A girl like, oh yeah, that's crazy. Like, we still going out Friday night? Like, what the fuck? Like, they don't give a shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? But if you dating a girl who got her own crib and know how I feel when shit break down, they like, oh, that's fucked up.
Well, we
I
ain't
feel
gotta
you.
go out.
Yeah,
We
could do something chill, or I got it, or whatever. It's like it's the different mind state and the people that got the same shit going on as you would have.
So
going
funny.
on.
Would y'all tell a chick like she can't really afford to date y'all? Like we not in the same league.
I wouldn't say that because that sound like
That
bougie,
word
but I
is
just wouldn't date her. I just wouldn't date her.
Go ahead. No, I was going. I'm gonna let. But I got another. I got a question I wanted to ask you.
I wouldn't say it like that.
Well,
but I
not
just
say
wouldn't
it, but
date
you
her.
just be like, we ain't really in the same speed. Like,
That's easy.
Why,
that's
listen,
easy.
why
would I waste my time in
Not
yours?
even that. Why can a woman do it?
And
I
we
can't
can't.
do it.
That's
Right.
why we here.
Like,
They call us broke, right?
Yeah.
And that's what. Well, Vicky, you here? Before we go, Vicky, you here? So if a guy be like, I'm saying like you can't really afford me, like how would you feel?
But how would you feel?
Tell your side, queen.
But okay, so my ex said to me, like, we gonna break up and you gonna see there's a lot of bum dudes out here and you gonna want to come back or whatever. But I needed him to get that out his head because it might. I feel like I don't want to date nobody that's not on my level or above me. But I'm willing to give somebody a try because somebody might be down on their luck. If they motivated, they just need a little assistance. That's what I do all day. I help people get on their feet. Why wouldn't I help a man that I'm feeling?
But a nigga poor shouldn't be trying to date.
That is true.
I'm not going to say poor, but just a prime example. And I'm not. See, I don't even like using an example.
Don't say nobody name.
No, I'm not going to say no names, but it's a job description.
Okay.
He delivers mattresses. I brought mattresses from a place, right?
You was fucking with Mr. Goodbad?
Oh, shit. I thought she was a little too old for boy.
Damn, Vicky. No. Damn, your ex-boyfriend like,
Hell
I can't
no.
breathe.
Oh, my
Mr.
God.
Goodbad's not my bitch.
My man got free bunk bed, a free sale,
Yes, I got free.
He got a free yacht book bag.
No.
Yo.
Just a regular mattress place. I went to buy a mattress.
He work at Raymond Flanagan.
No, it's like an Avenue joint.
Oh, all right.
Oh, the
So-
joint around the corner.
Oh, it's right here. It's right here. Yeah. I just parked across the street from that joint.
So he's trying to talk to me, and I'm like, he telling me about himself. We at the place. He talking to me. He like, yo, you got a boyfriend? Even though I'm single, I still say yeah when I don't feel like being bothered. That's what every girl do. So he trying to talk to me, and he like, because I was driving my cargo van. I have a cargo van myself. And he like, this your van? And he's like, yo, I'm feeling you because you driving this van.
Is he Muslim?
Yeah, he might be poor.
Gotta be.
He gotta be Muslim.
Gotta be.
Either that or you had that R300 Benz jump.
Well, that would
They
make
love
it.
that
They
R300.
gotta be Muslim.
They gotta be
then.
Muslim
They
then.
gotta be.
So he like, he telling me about himself. He like, what you do? I'm telling him what I do or whatever. So then he like, yeah, I deliver mattress, but during the weekend, the owner let me use the truck to move people. Like that's his side hustle.
That's
so
smart.
I was like, that's decent.
Yeah.
And he was like, man, if you let me hold your van, I had two means of transportation, like to do bigger jobs.
Nigga, you can't drive 2 vans though.
I mean, he could hire somebody.
Oh,
though.
all right.
He could hire somebody. You know, help
help
us.
that king.
Help that king
So
out.
what-
He got dreams.
So when was your first date? Where y'all
No,
going?
so
It was
but
in the back of the
thing is,
truck?
I'm not feeling them. But if I was feeling them, it would have been a different story. I would have been, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I got
It
you.
didn't have nothing to do with his job description, but if I was interested in him, I would have been like, I would have been for it.
No,
But
well,
Drake,
no. Was that
Poetic.
yeah, that
It was a knockoff
And
of
Poetic
Poetic Justice.
Poetic
though.
Justice.
It was a spinoff of Poetic
No, but
Justice.
I get what you're saying.
You know what I mean? Like if I was feeling him, then I probably would have.
So you weren't feeling him physically
I wasn't physical, like
attracted to
and
him.
he smelled like he was drinking all day. It was coming out his pores. Like
I mean, that's us. But well, what's your tell everybody online what's your type? You know, because there might be some entrepreneurs on here that's looking for an entrepreneur woman.
hey guys, my name's Vicky. Signed up. Like,
She like long walks
actually-
in the
listen.
business office.
I don't really this might sound crazy. I really don't have a type like far as looks because I just like men, so like
Whatever.
I don't have
Okay.
physical look. I mean, I like athletic built, but
Okay.
but when it comes to like job descriptions and stuff, I don't have a type. Like I'm not saying, oh, I only want to be with an entrepreneur because I think it probably would work better for me dating an entrepreneur, but I can't just say that.
The crazy thing is, outside of wearing a uniform, you and nobody meeting you at your job, you can say you do whatever the fuck
whatever
you
you
want.
want.
Because as long as when the bill come to get paid, you pay that motherfucker. It's like, like what you do? I'm an astronaut, but you can't be telling nobody and shit. Because like, you know what I
Right.
mean?
You,
Space station
look at that.
calling me.
Y'all told
Oh,
chicks
yeah.
down Miami that Lynn was
Soccer player,
You
agent,
know what?
trainer.
I do want to say this. I would like somebody with a hustler spirit. So
Okay.
you can have a 9 to 5, but you need to know, like, if your 9 to 5 not making all the ends meet, like, you might gotta go wash cars on the weekend
So
or something.
Can the dude that sell turtles under the L? He got a hustler spirit. He's selling turtles.
He's slinging turtles for me. Chill out. He's slinging turtles for me right now.
Yeah,
Chill out.
that's your
That's my
boy.
turn. Yeah, that's my
He
boy.
had lizards out there too, yo.
Yeah, we got
They
everything.
got lizards now. They got
everything.
lizards
We
now.
got
They
everything
do.
now.
I see
What,
that.
they selling like
I
geckos
said, why
out
this
there?
nigga got a chameleon in a little tank? Yo? Like,
I
what
ain't
is
know they
going
had
on?
lizards now.
Yeah, right.
Where y'all say he at? I'm gonna
We
get
got
chase one.
we done expanded right now. We
Yeah.
done expanded. We moved on from turtles to
The
The lizards. They got
okay.
lizards.
No, I'm on the bullshit. I don't sell turtles. That's a joke that
He gonna get it. Neil's gonna get indicted for that shit.
Yeah.
That's the joke that Feek and Sticks
The
always
wildlife
say, 'cause I'm
safari administration on his ass.
For sure.
No, but Sticks, what you had said, like, why is it wrong for men to tell it's nothing wrong with a man telling a female, like, I'm out your league.
I agree.
I'm not the one for you. But it also, I was gonna say, like, have you ever not talked to a woman that wanted you because you feel like she was too good of a woman for you, and at that time in your life you like couldn't give her what she wanted. So I'm gonna give you an example. I'm gonna give you an example. A female, at the time, she wanted to deal with me.
Right.
I wasn't shit. Like really wasn't shit. Like I probably couldn't give her whatever. I just
So
probably
this was
wanted.
like 2 weeks ago.
Yo, you was on it.
These niggas. No, man. No, it was like she wanted to talk to me, and it was like, I know she's a great woman.
Right.
And I know, like, she couldn't, if what I was going to put her through, she wouldn't be able to deal with.
You got to see
You know
how
what I mean?
strong
Like,
she
no,
is.
No,
bro.
real shit, though, bro. Like, I'm being
never
real
know.
shit. It's like, I know, like, the probably shit I was going to put her through, like, she was going to probably hate me for a minute.
but
Why
this
would
the
you
thing.
put it through it?
Because
this
at the time, I wasn't ready for what she wanted.
This thing. that's
And
what I'm saying.
everything she wanted, I didn't want at the time.
So you was up front with her and told her that?
I
Right.
told
He
her, like,
blocked
she was
her.
too good of a woman. She was like, I told her she was too good of a woman for me at the time.
So this was the thing.
She
like,
respected me. She like, I totally respect that, and I even like you more for that.
Did you come at? Well, since this was a couple
No,
years.
I did not hit.
No, I'm saying you ever try to get back at her? She married now.
No.
Oh well.
My thing is, like, when you got a woman like that, the last thing you want to do is hurt her.
Yeah,
Right.
'cause
Right.
You might want
All
her
right,
back.
so just be good and then hurt her towards the end of the relationship.
Yeah,
That's the
yeah.
last thing you did.
There you go. But you know, I just thought about it. I did tell a girl that she wasn't good enough for me, but that wasn't really necessarily the case. Well, she wasn't, but me and this girl like used to flirt on the gram and all that for years and years and years. And then when I finally was single, so I finally hit her up, and we was like supposed to go. She lived out Jersey, so I'm like, all right, we can go out. Like, where you want to go? Blah blah blah. So I'm like, all right. She picked a place in Jersey. I'm like, all right, well, it's like 45 minutes from my crib. So I'm like, all right, well, and she said it's only like 15 minutes from her crib. I'm like, all right, meet me there. It's like, oh, I don't drive. I'm like, all right, well, one day I was at work. I was on that side of town with my work truck. I'm like, I'm gonna pull up. Just come outside. No, well, I don't want to have company pull up in front of my mom's crib. And I'm like, and mind you, I'm 30. I don't know how. I was like, she had a couple years on me, so I'm thinking like you should be more along the road than I am.
Yeah.
So then I was like, yo, this shit ain't really gonna work out. Then she was like, oh, I'm gonna come down Philly, chill with you all day, blah blah blah. So you want me to drive 45 minutes, back. You come to my crib, chill for however long. Then I got to drive 45 minutes and then drive another 45 minutes back. This ain't it ain't worth it. I ain't that horny. My horny one up.
Your horny level was
It
down?
was not up. Like,
So like it was a meme, not a meme. It was a tweet not too long ago. The chick was like, "Guys only date women they're attracted to."
We talked about it. We talked about it.
But my thing is like everybody has what they like. So like
Right.
if you're not on a
right.
certain level, you're not what I like.
Right.
And
it ain't even looks either.
for another thing, exactly.
Right.
That's why I said a certain level, like not a certain state, like a certain.
I'm saying, think about some of the girls that you know been tight physically, and you ain't want to date them. They can't get that through their mind why you don't want to date them.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Like, but in the same sense, I say this to say
They're not used to
women
nobody
get
telling them.
curved too.
Yes.
Like,
Yes.
it's not. It happens, and it's okay. Like, if you're not interested in
It's
somebody,
part of the game.
it's okay to tell them that. Like,
part of the game.
That's what
Dog,
you said.
if you
though,
didn't
that's
curve
the
him,
thing
if you
used
didn't
to.
curve him initially, you was gonna curve the shit out of him when you started talking to him
Right.
because
you was gonna bullshit him.
right all
Right.
day long.
I had somebody DM me like, "Hey, when you taking me on a date?" I'm like, "I'm not. Like,
Never.
I'm not doing it."
Never. It's not happening.
Like, granted, then there's women that I've DM'd and they said no.
Never.
Right.
Exactly.
It's okay.
Ain't gonna happen.
Or they just like
Hey, you
shit. Or
just
they
go
just
about
like
your
shit.
day.
Right.
Your question.
That's
and
when
they
you date their
want about
girlfriend and show their girlfriend the world.
Exactly.
You thought I wasn't enough?
How you feel, Shield? Like, have you ever done that? Have you ever told a woman she was too good or curved a female?
Honestly, I just probably did my share of damage to motherfuckers, like, to keep it a bean. Like you've been, I feel like when we, especially like, I mean, now I feel like I'm more mature in the situation, so
Start your
I
horny
know
down.
that I ain't trying to deal with certain aftermath and shit that, you know what I mean, that could come from, but I feel like at one point I just did the shit, and then it just, eventually down the line, that shit just
Backfired.
You know?
At one
Yeah.
point, you just was like crazy horny.
I'll be drawn.
I got curved before. I got curved before.
Shit's gonna fuck
He
6 up.
is. Like, it's going to happen on air, too. And we're not editing
not
it
editing
out.
out.
No,
We're not
we
editing
running
out.
that shit.
Table gonna be flipped.
Yeah, we running
One of y'all
that
gonna
shit.
buy me a new
New
computer. out of
laptop,
that.
right? That's the first thing to
Whoever
go.
lose got to buy it.
All right, bet. It's a bet.
I don't even want to talk about it, but I have got
You
curved
brung it
before.
up.
You brought it up, so talk about it. How you get curved?
It wasn't this before social media. I got curved.
Okay.
You got stood up.
No.
You got
I
curved.
shot my shot and I got shot down. like,
happens
sit
like
your
that,
ass
though.
down, little girl shot.
It
Did
happens.
you just gracefully bow out?
Yeah.
You eventually end up linking with him years later.
I just,
He's still on
that's
your list.
somebody I could call bro, for real.
But he broed you. He friend zoned
He
you.
sensed the shit out of me.
It's cool, man. Shit happens like that.
But it's cool though. Like, I wasn't tripping.
Now that you know how he is as a person, because y'all bro and sis, would you really want to date him?
No, I'm so happy I'm
See?
happy he curved
So he
the shit out
saved
of me.
you.
He did.
How you
So
feel?
you actually a weirdo
Lizzo?
now.
How you feel?
Yeah, I think everybody kind of curved somebody for real because like back then you ain't want me like how we keep
Man,
saying
I'm
like
hot.
back then you didn't want me.
Right.
So it's like crazy, and I think
Well,
niggas
not
don't
e-
get. I
not
think
even-
niggas don't get a lot of credit for curving like as much pussy and shit that we turn down.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Niggas
yeah,
turn
long.
a lot of shit down. Like, yeah,
Yeah,
you might get
yeah.
cracked on, baby, for 10 times, but we get cracked on probably like 11 to 12 times because they start seeing how we living and how things going because, you know what I'm saying, we're on trips all the time.
There's
You doing different
26
things.
niggas worth dating in Philadelphia. That's why all the girls are still beefing with all the same girls over the same niggas. Like,
I forgot. I lost my train of thought. Go ahead.
I mean, it is what it is.
You gotta start taking some.
You getting old, man.
Vitamins,
Bro,
bro.
these
I
some
take vitamins
too.
every
You
day.
gotta take some fish oil and shit like that.
That's what I do. I did. I
Fish
don't be
oil.
taking my fish oil, the little
Yeah,
capsule
yeah,
joints.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's what y'all be forgetting, man. And your
Shut
crimpet,
up,
and your
nigga.
crimpet intake.
You wanna go? You wanna go over the You wanna go over?
What's wrong with the crimpet intake?
No,
Yeah, no,
I
so
like
we gonna talk
crimpets.
They're great, man.
What?
You like crimpet shiz?
I like crimpets.
Cool.
You do?
You don't like crimpets?
No, I do. I do like crimpets.
They
Go
good.
ahead.
Y'all try to get on me when I had the ones with the
I didn't
special
try to get
edition
on
with
you.
the cream in the middle.
That was wild.
That's
that
freaky.
was
That's
wild.
kinky.
That's a snack.
Bro, no, it's not. You like
snack.
you like cream shooting in your mouth.
Right.
Oh,
That's a pause.
So you don't eat donuts?
Yeah, but not the cream filled.
Now we don't eat snacks now.
No, I eat snacks, but I'm not eating a cream filled donut.
Why? It's a snack.
Because
And
it's
you
kinky.
thinking
Do you eat
about
jelly
like glizzies and shit like that.
You eat the jelly crimpets?
No.
Yeah, there
They
you
got
go.
jelly in it?
I don't like jelly
I don't
crimpets.
like the
even
jelly
like jelly-
crimpets
Yo,
though.
no.
They nasty.
Y'all.
See, Lynn's Jamaican. He eat anything. So like
Jelly crimpets the worst
No,
one.
but they
said
they
they
too
you can't eat
they
that
too
with cream
heterosexual
filling and
nothing.
for Danish now.
No,
like,
no.
Come on,
I'm
man.
saying like you really like the crimpet with the cream in the middle.
They are good. Like I don't see what
Wow.
you trying to
So
get at.
first and foremost, we're talking about Eric. Why are we like so shocked that he likes things
Anyway,
like this?
Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah,
man.
So last week, Sumi was here. Shout out to Sumi.
What
she
up?
had brought this. She had talked about something, and we felt the clip, and we want to know basically like if men agree with this.
To be a wife.
But why isn't a black woman raised that way?
Most black women are raised to be independent. Most black women are
It's
raised
women,
to be
first of all.
strong,
Talking about
tough,
black women.
independent,
Not
and
woman.
don't take no shit. If the daddy wasn't shit, I'll raise you alone by myself. Be a strong black woman. So they come into the game with their guard up ready. Now, a Spanish girl is raised to serve. Let's face it, they're raised to serve. If one time I swear to God, I'm at a girl's house having dinner. I got out with my own plate, put it in the garbage, put it in the sink. Her mom spazzed on her in Spanish about da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Now, in the black woman's house, if I get up my own plate, she gonna say, "That's a damn good nigga. He got his own shit. I like him, Shirley." He got his own
Shirley.
shit. But Maria better get up and get that plate and get it washed and show him you are a wife.
I don't like
So I mean,
That's like-
everybody probably here dated like different cultures or whatever.
Yeah.
So, like, how do you feel about how he said like different cultures are like treat men different? And like some people meant to serve. And I know we're all here like, listen, we're all 50-50 at this table.
Right.
But how y'all feel about that? Him saying that
I don't really think
culturally
it's
and
a-
like black women are like more independent.
I don't really think it's a cultural thing too, because if you talk to like older black women too, like, and it also depends on how you were raised too, because like he was ignorant from the beginning, saying like most black families they were raised without their daddy and all that.
That's not
Like,
even true.
That's not true.
That's very stereotypical.
stereotypical.
Right, but he's not
Pretty
totally
much.
off.
Yeah,
he's not totally off.
No,
all
he's
the
not
way.
totally all, but not every.
So
No, he didn't say every, but he's saying most. So
Okay.
he's saying like
he's not wrong. He his verbiage is wrong. He's not wrong though. But I feel like it's circumstantial because it depends on your parents.
Right, it
Like
depends
it
on your
depends on your parents. 'Cause like when I was married, I didn't do anything. Like I didn't touch the dishes. I didn't make my plate. My food was cut for me. Like if we had steak, it was cut already.
Right.
Damn, you need your food cut?
But I didn't need it. It was done.
oh,
Bad
bad
bitch.
bitch.
It's not that I needed it. I never asked for it. It just was done. I didn't put my plate back in the kitchen. I didn't do none of that shit. So
you saying
I
that's
can't.
more,
I
that's
don't
more of a-
agree. I feel
that's
like
more
it's
of a
circum.
testament
It,
as she- how
it
she was
depends how you
raised.
were raised.
Right.
That's it.
Right. But he I mean, on all fairness, he did say most. But I mean, no, because I dated a Spanish woman and she wasn't nothing like that shit.
Well, she was from
couldn't cook it.
Kensington, bro.
No, I didn't know.
She didn't like you. That's
But
why.
it-
She
No.
put a knife to bro.
I agree.
Definitely
I
put
think it is.
She definitely put a knife to my throat. For sure.
I think it is learned behavior. Is basically how you was raised.
Exactly.
Because like my sister Chris, I was like, yo, can you go get me a water? And when she came back to water, she opened the water for me. Most people just throw you the water, but that's
Right.
like learned behavior. That's something that she learned. Her mom taught her.
Well,
That's
did she
not
used to be
something
a
that you just picked
bartender?
up. I don't know, man. I might have to talk to her husband. See if she's a bartender.
She used to be a bartender.
But like
something
stuff like that is learned behavior. So if you seen like your mom go ahead and pick up, you know what I'm saying, the guy she with, the dad plate or whatever, that's something like, okay, that's what you do. But if it's you don't really see it all the time, it's like, well, nigga, take your own fucking plate.
But you know it's a big
clean
thing
your
too.
own
Like if you like to us, we all younger, so it's like we don't really think that much of it. Like she said in front of her mom, like they don't like a lot of people don't play like the man in the household eating on like a paper plate and shit like that.
We
like,
talked about that. Yeah,
I know to us it's like I'm just trying to eat.
Not
Like,
to me.
Not to me.
Me and Fico on the
I'm
tip,
trying
like,
to
I just
eat.
want to
Like,
plate.
break,
Not to
fold
me,
that
though.
shit up like my aunt. Like if my aunt had some nasty cookout food, and
Crimpets
throw
don't
that shit in
need
the
plates,
trash.
so
It's less dishes to
you
wash.
don't need plates with crimpet, so you good.
That's breakfast. I'm talking about dinner.
No.
Y'all bougie as shit,
it's
man.
definitely
Bougie,
different.
bro.
It
Bougie,
depends
like-
on how somebody raised. It ain't because you can have a black female who's raised just by her mother, and she was raised differently, so she raised her daughter differently. So it don't have to technically do with the dad being in the
shit's
house.
stereotypical,
all
man.
circumstantial.
Exactly.
Like, it all depends
Exactly.
on the circumstances of your situation. That's
Exactly.
it.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't agree with him 100%. Like you said, it just
Listen.
worded.
Man, fuck him. He was weird.
True, because
anyway.
he said woman when he should have said women.
I
So
mean,
he was all wrong anyway.
If he fight Feek, I'll let him fuck Feek up. Then I'll fight him after the fight.
Why I always got to rumble
Oh,
somebody?
so we got another letter, and then we
got two letters. All right. So it says, I have a question. I need basically, do you consider bottle girls to be whores? I really want to know.
I love bottle girls.
What the hell?
I know how men look at strippers, but what about bartenders? And bottle girls?
I don't even
No.
think all strippers
I don't
is
look at
whores.
strippers.
So, wait,
It's
wait.
an occupation.
Would you let your woman be a bottle girl?
If that was her side hustle,
Yeah.
Why not?
Why
You
not?
know how much money they make, though.
My
Listen,
girl was a
if
bottle
if she
girl
work in a good
before.
place,
That's what I'm
if
saying,
she working
like-
like a nice place that
Dog.
when people spend money, she definitely gonna come
I
out
done
with some
seen,
bread.
we done had gratuity on our tabs, 700, 800 gratuity. Like, yeah, go be a bottle girl.
Listen, it's all bullshit because it's like a guy be like, yeah, I don't want my girl being no bottle girl, but be in the club trying to fuck the bottle girl. Like,
right.
Like
That's
I had,
why, but that's why.
like,
But that's why he
but
don't
she-
want his bitch there.
no, but that don't mean she easy.
But
That
why-
just
that
mean
don't-
like
right.
that's what she do for a living. It's like, all right, if you work that Wawa, you not giving bitches free sandwiches. Like,
You don't know he ain't giving bitches free sandwiches.
I'm not saying.
I
I mean, I probably would if I
Yeah,
did,
I'm
but
I'm not standing on that. I'm just giving you the other side of it, possibly. You know, devil's advocate. I'm not standing on. I wouldn't do it because if that's something you want to do, that's a side hustle you into. Cool.
At the end of the day, that just means you insecure because you
Yeah,
scared of
it's
your
free
woman being
money, man.
around.
Yeah,
Like,
of a man.
Gotta be.
it's just free money.
You worry about niggas.
You don't
Niggas
want-
a bag your chick in Target. It don't matter. So
You don't want your chick half naked serving your enemies
gotta be half
and
naked.
pouring
But
niggas drinks
necessarily
and
they
bottles
not
all
your
day,
enemies,
slapping
though.
her ass and all this.
Well, you're not supposed to be
You're not
slapping your
supposed to
bottle
be
girl
slapping
ass.
your
Your
Slapping bottle
enemy,
girls'
enemy
asses.
might be slapping your girl ass in the office. You don't
Right.
know. Like, dog, shut up.
I ain't got no enemies in her office.
How you know?
How you know?
How you know? You don't know who
Russ-
works
Russell
there.
No,
probably don't
not
like
this
you.
office. He mean like
Not
your
here.
work
Like,
office.
yeah, like
I know that.
You don't know you got
Enemy
enemies
in my
there.
strap. Oh.
No, I'm
every
not.
employee
I don't think that makes. I don't think a bottle girl,
No, I don't think
stripper, or
she's-
But
bartender.
I don't feel like any occupation makes you that.
Man, you
I
just
don't-
gotta
I just
be.
know.
You just gotta be secure in what your lady do for a living and just
You
chalk
got to
it.
be secure and being a man
Dog,
in your
porn
situation.
stars are married
Yes.
with kids. Like,
I ain't
It's
marrying
a-
a porn
I'm
star,
not.
though.
I'm not.
It's
But
a job.
I'm scared to
It's a
ask you how your
job.
day was. Like,
It's a job.
how was your day?
I was work.
They killed me today. Like, oh yeah. Oh, all right, cool. You want me to run some bath
I
water?
did a
Nigga
DP
stuck
scene.
he stuck his whole arm in me.
You want me to run you some bath water?
Hey, I'm gonna put some Epsom salt there for you.
Yeah.
Vinegar.
So y'all all basically think it's cool. Like,
It's cool, man. It's cool.
I think it had to be a
cool.
conversation. Like, yo, listen, are you cool with this? Like, with me
But
being
But if
about
you-
it.
nah,
being,
but
being
we the
about it.
bougie ones though, right?
Yeah, I know, but I'm
I
not.
dated
So
my
you
girl.
know- so you
no,
telling
my
me- so you
girl was
telling
a
me you-
bottle girl before. My old girl was a bottle girl for a minute.
Shit,
was,
after
yeah.
she was dealing with you.
No, like
Before.
like wow.
Yeah.
I actually kind of like got her the gig. Like it's like easy money. Like
But yo, remember the joint?
Yo, fuck.
The
I
joint
remember.
Entourage?
Lynn just want to be a bottle boy. That's all
all it
is.
was.
Like,
He want
jealous
one less
that-
spot.
That's his occupation. His dream occupation. Like,
He got the chicks out here taking his spot.
right.
He
got
tired of
dirty- he got
tired of
dirty
bringing an
Vans
ice
ready,
bucket and
like,
walking away before the sparklers come.
He got his dirty Vans ready. Yo.
But no, look back to the porn star joint, right? Y'all all watch. I know Lynn watched Entourage. Y'all watch Entourage?
No,
Yeah.
no, I haven't.
So the boy Vinny Chase, he was the movie star, and
Oh,
he
okay.
ended up dating a porn star. And it's like, you know, he had everything he wanted in the world. You know what I'm saying? He was a movie star, but dating that porn star, that shit made every insecurity that nigga had come out of him. Like, she was coming for work,
But
all
the-
that shit, like, how's work? Like,
It's the
she
same-
like, I got a scene. I can't fuck with you right today because I got a scene in 2 days. So, like, I got to be, you know,
Right.
I guess they not allowed to fuck certain amount of time in between they scenes or whatever, but well, that's how the movie played it out. But I mean, the show.
Insecurities come with
Yeah,
anything though.
dog. That
Insecurities
shit was
come
real.
from
My
your
thing
girl
is-
being bad.
If I was dating a porn star, we just gonna make an OnlyFans, and we just gonna do it.
Bro went to the
Listen,
OnlyFans.
So
Yeah.
bad. This
I'm
is
gonna get
14th
Start
time
one,
bringing
dog.
it up.
Just go ahead and get out the way.
I am.
All right, this
What's that
last
one?
question. If you have a feeling that your girl's doing something but you don't got proof, what do you do? Let's go down the line. Let's start with you, Shiz.
I ain't coming till I got proof for real. I want something to stand on. Because the women will talk you around some book like they smart as shit.
Talk you in a circle,
circles. Yeah, I gotta have proof before, you know what I mean? Because when you come to me, you gotta come to me with proof too. So that's all. I need proof before I speak on it for real.
Anytime I went against my gut was right. So if I think you're doing something, I'm gonna live like you're doing something. Like I'm trying to trust them. I don't need the proof. I got the proof. My gut said it.
Well, I'm saying I need the proof to really confront and go hard on it. That's what I'm talking about.
I'm rarely wrong.
Yeah.
You rarely wrong, bro.
When it comes to stuff like that,
put a tracker on the wheel.
But once I feel like I gotta do that, I feel like I gotta do that, I'm cool.
Yeah, I don't know. I ain't doing. I don't feel like making myself cry, so I don't feel like all that. You know what I mean? I'm gonna just go out there and find my way.
If I feel like she doing anything, I'm holding it like it's Uno and it's draw for at the end.
Yeah,
and I'm gonna throw that shit on the table. Like, yeah, especially if I get caught doing something. Well, you did this first on October such and such. Why you ain't say it? Cause I wanted to see how far along you was gonna do it without telling me. So I had to have some backup. That's it. I'm not going through no phone or nothing like that. I went through a phone before and I almost died.
That shit.
Listen
I
here,
think I lost weight.
Let her cheat in peace, bro.
Right.
You stressing yourself out, dog. Right. Let her cheat in peace.
Just get your cheat back.
Yeah, just don't let her knock your DH balance off. You know
your DH.
You know what I'm saying? That's
hey,
all.
you dripping?
Yeah. don't ever have you in that clinic, man. Outside of that, man, it's cool.
Hey, that's all.
Yeah, man, let her cheat in peace, bro. And that's all you need to worry about.
So, I'm going to get up.
You're a fool,
You also want to, before we get out of here and drop our tips, definitely want to shout out our sponsor, PS is Natural. You can definitely go to the website, www.psisnaturalllc.com. Use the office code OFFICE XIV for 15% off your first purchase. Tell them the office sent you. Y'all ready for y'all tips?
Yeah, I don't really have it. You can come back. Chiz, you want to start?
You know what? I seen a meme, and it was something about, like, basically, women being upset and being mad and just expecting a motherfucker to know what the hell wrong with them or figure it out. Like, yo, ladies, even men, too, if y'all doing this, just tell a motherfucker what the hell's wrong with you. We ain't got to sit here and guess or try to, you ain't see me crying upstairs. Hell no, I was downstairs.
Watching the game. I heard you crying. I just turned the TV up.
I didn't even know you was upset. What's wrong?
I thought you hit your foot on the footboard.
On the edge of the bed.
Don't play these mind games, man. If something wrong with you, let the motherfucker know what's wrong. That's it.
Sticks looking in this.
My quote is, genius is often called crazy, but crazy is never called genius. Right? That's from the great Cat Williams.
The crazy.
No, he is. I mean, he probably got a good conversation if you sat there and talked to him.
When he got knocked out by that young boy, that shit was. That was funny.
He's 5 feet even. What young boy would? That young boy would have knocked you the fuck out,
bro. Young boy was small as shit. He had no. Fuck it. Go ahead, y'all.
Stay safe and protect yourselves at all times.
Where?
In the streets, because it's really violent out right now. What you choose to do in your bedroom is on your own.
Mine is just love on your loved ones, man. Tell them you love them. Don't never go a day without telling them. That's it. I ain't really.
My tip for the working people out there, PTO stands for prepare the others or pussy I'm taking off. Either way you want to put it, that's how it go. And ladies, you had 3 months to for the abortion, so we don't want to hear about your baby father, all right? And this is Lynn, I'm clocking out.
This is Nas, I'm clocking out.
Yeah, this week I'm clocking out.
This Sticks clocking out.
This shit is clocking out.
The mic ain't even on.
This Vicky clocking out. Period.